in 2015 and silver at the World Cup in 2014. He certainly has pedigree, the man from Vietnam. Is there anything that typifies the fighters from Vietnam?
Speed.
Speed. So during the warm-up, yeah, pretty ferocious even during that warm-up. So Widianto in the red, To Van Bao in the blue. On paper, this looks to be another very close encounter.
Absolutely.
First blood to Vietnam.
That's the struggle that we see with a lot of these experienced fighters, not being able to get someone off the lei tai easily, and we just saw a great example of that. That's a nice kick.
Good timing, that one. He was on his way in.
Another nice kick from both getting good roundhouse kicks there, and there's.
These are heavy kicks, despite these guys only weighing in at 56 kilograms.
It's the leg speed I mentioned.
Okay, starting each attack with a kick. Well, Youssef Widianto is taking command in this round. Still plenty of time left, though.
He's had a couple of times where he's been able to catch Van Bao's leg, and that takedown is 2 points each, and we have another 1 point, so that's 5 points there, and that's really what you see. Haven't seen a lot of punches landed from these guys. Most of the points have been from the takedowns, a couple of kicks.
Just picking away, harvesting the points.
Good speed from Widianto. There's Van Bao, finally gets a takedown there.
Nice left hand there from Widianto.
He can still stay in the thick of things with this round. We have about 40 seconds left.
Attempted head kick from To. Plenty of points being scored.
Both fighters off the lei tai. Actually, one of the things that happens in Sanda is that the kick might have been up, but if it wasn't a clean kick, what didn't move the opponent, wasn't strong enough for the judges to score it, we might see it as a kick, but it wasn't a scoreable technique.
There's a straight left that should give some points. Come towards the end of this opening round, and it's a round that goes in favor of Indonesia. Widianto just edging it. And that's a question I was going to ask you, Anthony. When you are finding that your kicks are being caught, as was the case there for To, is it time to change tactics, or is that just in the bone marrow, so to speak?
Especially in the case where when the kick is caught, that they're taking you down. So we'll see some fighters, Simon, throughout the fight that their kick is caught and they can actually stand and balance for a few seconds there. But when your kick is being caught and you end up with a throw, right?
Time to change tactics, perhaps.
That's right. If we saw the count of the kicks, you'll see a lot of low thigh kicks. Once people get that kick up, and if your opponent is really fast off the reaction time, that high kick can be caught, even the side kick. So a lot of people feel safer with the thigh kick. It's a low kick, fast off the ground. Widianto's good timing, so he's catching some of these kicks from Toe. Toe is strong legs, but Widianto's good reaction time.
So here we go then, round 2. Indonesia in the driving seat.
There's a nice throw from Toe.
It looks as though the Vietnamese fighter is looking to take this into a 3rd round.
That was red down first. Oh, no score.
So off to a strong start then. Toe.
We have judges in 5 corners, and not every judge has the same angle on the lei tai. So sometimes you'll see a technique that wasn't clearly scored if the judge couldn't see it. That's why it's important for the fighters to make sure those techniques are clearly seen as much as possible. A definitive technique.
Harking back to what we were talking about during the break. Haven't seen too many kicks this time. Too many high kicks from Toe. So he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, his leg is caught there again with Widianto. But Toe has definitely improved, at least in the eyes of one of our judges here. The rest of them have them pretty evenly matched. Some nice hands from Toe, getting a couple punches in. We haven't seen a lot of punching. Both fighters going to trying to grapple or that thigh kick. There's a kick, Widianto grabbed by Toe.
Taking a leaf out of Toe's book, or rather Widianto's book.
And it's paid dividends for Toe here. And off the lei tai.
So be quick to react when you see the opportunity.
Toe's really mounted a comeback here.
Still time enough for Widianto to come back, but he needs to get a move on now.
There's a punch.
Straight left.
Yeah.
Straight down the pipe with that
There's a
left. Well, here he
kick
comes.
that was telegraphed way too much and made it easy for Widianto.
So inside the final 10.
There's a nice thigh kick.
Still not clear who's taken this round.
Looks like it's going to go to Widianto.
Correctly.
Toe thought he did enough there, but
oh, he's frustrated.
yeah.
As you'd expect, but he certainly gave it a go in that 2nd round.
Yeah, he came back in the 2nd round. He's disappointed he didn't
Keep it tighter towards the end.
But there were some split decisions there among some of the referees, so it's understandable that he was frustrated because he thought he was pretty evenly